We also have some good news to report this morning. That IMPD officer who was shot during a chase last night is okay. In fact, he's well enough that he's already home from the hospital.
Yeah, he was hit in the ankle during that gunfight with the suspect yesterday. The aftermath, we saw the officer's windows, look at this, blown out yesterday. The suspect is dead, but we are still waiting to learn his name. He led police on a 30-mile chase down 465. I mean, have you seen this video? Look at this white car. It all came to an end on the east side of Indianapolis, and police tell us that's when the guy started shooting at officers. He stopped, then started again. Officers fired back and finally killed him. A second officer was hurt from debris during that shootout. They did not need to go to the hospital.
This morning, we're now hearing from the dead suspect's family. Chris Kirshner live where it all began at 71st in Georgetown. Chris, no doubt that family is mourning. What are they telling you today?
Well, good morning, Ann. That's right. You know, just such an upsetting situation all the way around, and especially for the family of that suspect. But even in their grief, they tell Eyewitness News that he was wrong to shoot at police. We're talking about a 22-year-old, and this is what we know about him. You're right. We don't know his name just yet. We do know a little bit about his criminal history. First of all, investigated 4 times since 2015 for driving while suspended, and he actually had a warrant issued Monday for an arrest for a failure to appear in court. In fact, one of the officers recognized his license plate as one they were familiar with. Well, meantime, other officers have been showing their support. They showed their support for the 2 that were hurt from IMPD. The officer who was shot was only with the department about a year.
This officer stood between chaos and our citizens tonight. He took a bullet for the citizens of this community, and as a result, he kept a lot of people safe.
Yeah, that was IMPD Chief Troy Riggs, who also said that this is becoming a frightening trend across the nation, that people, Anne-Marie and Scott, people are just not afraid to shoot at police. We're going to have more reaction from people who tried to actually help police in this situation. We'll have that coming up in just a little while.
All right, see you in a little bit, Chris. Thanks.
Not afraid. In fact, this is the 3rd time this year an IMPD officer has been shot. Less than 10 days ago, Officer Donald Neal was shot. He was trying to save a suicidal man. He was hit in the leg. He's recovering. A week before that, an officer's home and car were shot at. The officer himself not hit. In February, Officer Mark Reynolds was shot in the forearm while he was chasing down a suspect.